Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel Learn with Gisela. In this video we are going to learn about finding the square roots of rational numbers which are in the form of perfect squares. These are the two rules which we are going to use in solving our question. Now first of all, let us learn about these two rules which we are going to use in solving the questions. Rule 1 says for perfect squares a and b which are also rational numbers, root of a into b is equal to root a into root b. Basically we can split the two products into two factors, that is root a into root b. Now let me take up an example to explain my point. So over here they are saying find root of 49 into 64 and show that it is equal to root of 49 into root of 64. Now if you observe, this root of 49 into 64 is our left hand side of rule 1 and root of 49 into root of 64 is right hand side of rule 1. So basically we have to prove that both are equal. So let us start with the solution. First of all, let us take left hand side, which is given root of 49 into 64. 49 is 7 square, 64 is 8 square. So we can write root of 7 square into 8 square, which is equal to 7 into 8 whole square. Over here, because it was square, the same powers were there. So we have combined 7 into 8 and whole raised to power 2. Now 7 into 8 is 56. So root of 56 square is equal to 56. Why it is 56? Because if you remember the prime factorization method of finding the square root, over there we used to take one of the factors outside from the square root. So that is what is being done over here. We are using prime factorization method, right? Now after solving the left hand side, let us take up right hand side. Now on right hand side we are given root of 49 into root of 64. Further we can write root of 7 square into root of 8 square. Now take out one of the factors from each of the roots. So 7 and 8 we have taken out and find the product. 7 into 8 is 56. So again on the right hand side also we have got 56. Now if you observe, left hand side also 56 and right hand side also we have 56. So we can say we have satisfied the rule 1 that says square root of a into b is equal to square root of a into square root of b. So hope you have understood the first rule. Now let us learn about rule 2. Rule 2 says for perfect squares a and b where b is not equal to 0, root of a upon b, that means it's now a division, okay, is equal to root a upon root b. Okay, earlier rule 1 was related to product. Over here it is related to division. So root of a upon b is equal to root a upon root b. Now let me take up an example. Suppose they are saying find whether root of 49 upon 64 is equal to root of 49 upon root of 64 and find whether they are equal or not. So find whether these both are equal. We have to check that. So let us start with the solution. First of all, we will take up the left hand side. Left hand side is root of 49 by 64. 49 is 7 square, 64 is 8 square. Further, we can write 7 by 8 whole square. Now we are going to take out one factor from this square and that will be our square root of the given number, that is root of 49 by 64. Now if you observe, this is our left hand side, right? Now we shall move to right hand side. On the right hand side we are given root of 49 upon root of 64. So we can write root of 7 square upon root of 8 square. Now take out one of the factors. From 7 square we have taken 7, from 8 square we have taken 8, and so this 7 by 8 is the square root of the given number. Now if you observe, the left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence it is clear that this root 2 is satisfied and therefore this division can be split into two parts, right? So root of a upon b can be split into two parts and we can have root of a upon root of b. So these are the two rules which we have studied over here. First rule was related to product and second rule is related to division. Okay, hope you have understood. Now we will be taking some questions related to it. Now let us take up a question. It is saying find the square root of. Now over here there are 6 parts. So basically 6 questions we are going to take up in this video. And we are going to use these rules, rule 1 and rule 2, to solve the questions. So the first question, let us start. Root of 14,400. So we are going to use rule 1 over here, and we are going to split it into two parts, right? So root of 144 into root of 100. Both are perfect square numbers. We know that 144 is 12 square, so we can write root of 12 square. 100 is 10 square, so we can write root of 10 square. Further, take out one of the factors, so 12 into 10, and find its product. It is 120. So we can say the square root of 14,400 is 120. Now let us take up second question. They have asked us to find square root of 625 upon 441. So over here we shall apply rule 2, which says split and write in this form root of 625 upon root of 441. Now to find the factors of 625 and 441, we shall be using prime factorization method. So 625 can be divisible by 5. So we will divide by 5 and get 125. Further, again divide by 5, we will get 25. Then divide by 5, we will get 5. Then again divide by 5, we will get 1. So the factors which we have got are 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Now 441 is divisible by 3. So divided by 3, we will get 147. Further, again divide by 3, we will get 49. Now 49, we know it is divisible by 7. So further we will get 7. Then again divide by 7, we will get 1. So the factors of 441 are 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Now we shall make pairs. It is the same thing, finding the square root by prime factorization, which we have done in previous video. Now 5 into 5 is 5 square, 5 into 5 is 5 square, 3 into 3 is 3 square, 7 into 7 is 7 square. Now the next step is to write one of the factors from each pair. Okay, and then find the product. So over here 5 into 5 is 25 and 3 into 7 is 21. So the square root of 625 upon 441 is 25 by 21. Now there is one more way to solve this question. Suppose we know the squares, right? Squares of 625 and 441. We know that it is 25 square and 21 square. So we can directly say root of 625 upon 441 is equal to root of 625 upon root of 441 by rule 2. We have applied rule 2 over here and split the terms. And then 625, we know that it is 25 square. So we can write root of 25 square upon root of 21 square. Further, take out one of the factors. So finally we get the square root 25 by 21. So both the methods are we can do any of the methods, both are right, and we will get the same answer, right? So hope you have understood this question. Now let us take up third question, where we are asked to find the square root of 5625 upon 729. So first of all, we will apply rule 2 and split it. We will write square root of 5625 upon root of 729. Further, we shall find the factors of 5625. So we shall do prime factorization method. Over here, first of all, divide by 3, we will get 1875. Further, divide by 3, we will get 625. Now it will be divisible by 5, we will get 125, then again 525, again 5, 5, and again 5 and 1. So the factors which we have got are 3 into 3, 5 into 5, and 5 into 5. 729 also same way we can find out the factors, and we got 9 into 9 and 9 into 9. Right? So over here, if you observe, 3 into 3 is 3 square and 5 square and then 5 square. So we can write in this form. Similarly, 9 square and 9 square. Now take out one of the factors from each pair. We are going to take out one of the factors and find their product. Okay. So now find the product. 3 into 5, 15. 15 into 5, 75. So 75 we'll get. 9 into 9 is 9. Further, we can simplify and find out in a mixed fraction. We can write in mixed fraction. So we will get 75 divided by 9 is 8, 3 by 9. Right? So this is the square root of 5625 upon 729. Now let us take up question number 5. Over here we are given find the square root of a mixed fraction, that is 7, 18 by 49. Now first of all, we need to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So the method is 7 into 49 and plus 18. We have to multiply 7 into 49 and then add 18. Once we do this, we get 361 upon 49. Now we shall apply rule 2 over here. So we shall split it and write square root of 361 upon square root of 49. Now 361, we can write the factors 19 into 19. 49 is 7 into 7. Further, we can write square root of 19 square upon square root of 7 square. Now take out one of the factors outside, so 19 upon 7, which further we can simplify because it's an improper fraction. So we can simplify and convert into mixed fraction. So 2 5 upon 7, right? 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 5 is 19. So we can say square root of 7, 18 by 49 is 2 5 by 7, right? Now let us take up sixth question. In the sixth question, again we are given a mixed fraction, 21 by 51 upon 169. So we have to find the square root of this mixed fraction. So first of all, we have to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So we shall multiply 21 by 169 and add 51 to it. So we shall get 3600 upon 169. Now we have to find the square root of this number. First of all, apply rule 2 and split it into two parts. Root of 3600 upon root of 169. Further, I know that 3600 can be split by using rule 1 also. So it is actually 36 into 100. 36, the factors are 6 into 6, and 100, the factors are 10 into 10. And further, 169 is 13 into 13. Right, so further we can write root of 6 square and into 10 square upon root of 13 square. Further, now take out one of the factors, so 6 into 10 upon 13. Find the product, you will get 60 upon 13. Further, we will convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction, so we will get 7 18 by 49. Right, so this is how we have solved this question. So in this video, we have solved total 6 questions based on the rules, rule 1 and rule 2. So this is it. Hope you have understood both the rules and how to solve the questions. Please do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. Have a good day ahead.